All right, let's rock and roll. It's already 9:40. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We got to roll. Okay, so I'm already getting achievements. That's when you know a good game is when you're already getting achievements. And I do know how to run in this game now. So it's going to make watching it maybe a little bit better. And I've already got a whole bunch of life support. So, oh my God, I just picked up a coal already. Love the coal. Let's go. I saw some crates over here. And I had this morning when I was involved with that monster, that was some I would say some high quality gaming moments for me. That was you might want, if you're in the class, you might want to watch that Zoom. You can probably fast forward to sort of towards the end of it, but I got pretty freaked out by that monster. I'm afraid I'm going to dream about it tonight. Yeah, the map looks good now. Looks better than it did. There's some more. This was my favorite game? No, this was not my favorite game. I love all the games equally. And even if that's not true, this was not my favorite. There were, I believe that there were some standouts, and you guys know it. You guys know who the standouts were. You know, I can't hide my feelings when I'm playing the games and that, you know, but I don't want to, you know. Here's the thing you got to remember, though, is that everybody comes into the class with a different experience and you know, different abilities, and then the teams form up. And if you get a team that's got 3 people that have made games before, that's awesome. And, you know, that kind of stuff, it doesn't get accounted for. But a lot of times the teams I'm most proud of are the ones that came in with very little knowledge and actually ended up making something that's playable and somewhat fun. And so that's, you know, that's just as satisfying as a professor as when somebody that kind of knew what they were doing comes in and just knocks it out of the park. That's awesome too, and I'd love to see it, believe me. But, you know, sometimes, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's not just the best game that matters. It's the best student experience. And when I've got somebody that made a game that's kind of, you know, not that great, but they're talking about how they learned so much and all that kind of stuff, I think it's awesome. And so I'm not going to sit here and criticize their game. I mean, they're new. Everybody started somewhere. My first game sucked too. That's not true. My first game was pretty awesome, but you know what I'm saying. I'll tell you this, my games that I made when I was trying to learn how to make games, those sucked. My first professional game didn't suck. I was just curious about your personal favorite. All right, well, my personal favorite, I would say, because I like the kind of game it is, I would say that the tank game, and the thing I liked about it the most, even though I still think the aiming needs work, is that I really liked the level design, the thoughtful level design, and how they incorporated the tutorial into a level design to where they did not have to say, do this to do this, and here is a transparent thing, and you have to run through it. They just threw you a level and said, solve it, and you had to learn that by solving it. That's game design goodness right there, is when the person is playing the game and learning the game at the same time. So to see that in a class like this, where you guys are all supposed to be just kind of computer science majors and just kind of like, you're able to write code, but that was impressive. This is not a game design class, but seeing that sort of emergent gameplay and stuff is super duper duper satisfying. So, in fact, I asked my friend Dave to stream that on Thursday night. He's going to stream it on Thursday night. Okay. And so I collected about, what was that? Oh, that was my crowbar. Oh my God. All right, so now we're going downstairs, and we're going to start doing just a little bit of construction here. All right, confirm. So there we go. So now I'm building a fabricator. Very important that we build a fabricator. And now we can put, I've only got 2 wires, so that sucks. Now I'm trying to remember how the game works. So that's the furnace, that's the water pump. This is science lab, and what does that do? That takes fuel and creates life support, right? Okay, cool. And then the other side takes fuel and turns it into wires, I believe. So we're doing that, confirm. And now here's a meter that pops up, and that shows you the progress. I learned a lot about this game this morning. So now we're getting some progress going. Add fuel to the furnace. Close doors while inside furnace room to heat the room and yourself faster. So right now my temperature is doing pretty good. I guess I will go fire up the furnace just to start getting it kind of warmed up. But I'm not like overly cold right now, and so, uh-oh, wrong side. Oh, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. The other thing I learned about this morning that I will show you guys is the radar. I don't know if anybody's even watching this, to be honest. But the radar is super cool. Where is the furnace? It's the fire. Oh, I turned left instead of right. Okay. Yeah. So let me put some fuel in here and get the place warmed up. All right. So I could shut the door and warm right up if I wanted to, but you know we're gonna just keep it going here. All right. So what time is it? It's 8:06. So I'm down here. I'm building. Where is my synthesizer? How's it doing? Tier 1. Tier 1, Tier 1, confirm. Okay, I think I can also maybe upgrade this. Tier 1 tech, 2 in inventory. So I can upgrade it. And then if you're wondering how you know if it's upgraded, when you click on it, it says synthesizer level 2 there. So you know the upgraded. And this level bonus fuel is worth 20% more. So you'll notice that it's making, what it's making is it's making wires. It's making tech. So I'm going to need that tech. Confirm. Confirm. So it's trucking along, making some tech. So, and I've got 5 life support, so I'm doing good on life support. Hold on. Let's see. For real though, Polarity and Sneaky Paw are my favorite games personally. Sneaky Paw is a little over Polarity because I like the creativity and design. Like, how do you ultimately get higher level stuff is my question. Okay. The way you ultimately get higher level stuff is by collecting it and then also making it. So right here, you know, I'm making this, and then I think that Fabricator, you know, you can take 3 level 1 techs and it gives you 1 level 2 tech. Then you can give it 3 level 2 techs and you get a level 3 tech out of it. So that's the way you get ultimately. But also with the engineering lab, as you upgrade the engineering lab, that increases the chances of picking up tier 2 and tier 3 stuff. So that I learned this morning as well. I think that was the engineering lab that did that, or maybe the radar. I think the engineering lab. No, I think the radar. Okay, so this is where I'm making wire. Yeah. Confirm. Not enough. Okay. And so what time is it? It's 10 o'clock at night. See, this is when it gets a little dicey going outside. But I'm kind of out of stuff. And you can look at your inventory like this. So I've got 24 material. Now the material gets used for repairing walls. So the walls are going to start closing in on us here. Oxygen canister. So I've got 4 life supports. I've got 1 fuel, unfortunately, and 2 wires. So with the wires, I can upgrade stuff. So like with this science lab, for example, I can upgrade that. And so now I've got a tier 2 science level. And so now when I put some fuel in this thing, it's going to make oxygen for me. So, see, I've got that tier 2 coal. So that's going to make some good oxygen. And that's going to make us an oxygen. All right, like life support. All right, so I'm going to just go pop outside, even though it's dark, throw on my flashlight, and just kind of look around for close to the base for some crates. No? Oh, here's one. But I'll get cold fast, so I gotta kind of stay. See, I just got a coal. That's nice. Tier 2 fuel. And the way that works with the tier 2 fuel versus the tier 1 fuel is like, if the thing can make so much with the biomass, it can make like a lot more than that with the coal. One coal goes along a lot longer. Okay, so I'm getting super cold now. So I'm just gonna go back to my furnace. I did get a coal though, that was nice. Where's my furnace at? There it is. See, I can just put the coal right in here, confirm, and now that's gonna be heat for days. It's 1:18 in the morning. All right, hold on a second. Kind of like mobile Minecraft style movement, I think. Yeah. I was thinking about porting it to iOS Android. Yeah, I think that the tank game would make a good mobile game. This is spooky, and especially you already have it in Unity, so it wouldn't be that challenging. They made Furnace so much faster now. I like it. Yeah. I also learned to close it, so it helps. Let's see. I guess I could build out a little bit here. Hallway straight. Confirm. Throw a hallway intersection here. Confirm. Now, I can't build an engineering lab, or I can. You don't have enough. Right, I need a circuit board, and that's tier 2 tech. So I can either collect that or make it with the, I forget the unit that, is the unit I already built, is that the thing that takes tier 1? Wait a minute, where is it? It's over here. I think this thing might be the thing that takes tier 1 tech and makes tier 2 tech out of it. This appliance takes in tech and upgrades it, right. So this takes in like 3 wires and then gives you a circuit board out. That's the fabricator. So it's 3:05 a.m. now. And so I'm going to just kind of stick close here and just see if I can see anything. I remember in the original design for this, they were going to have the monster out here. And that would be funny. Chases your ass out here. I got legit spooked this morning when I got the achievement of "You're not alone." That's an achievement. It's like, what does that mean? Metal scraps. Tier 1 material. So the metal scraps are just good for repairing. There's a life support. I like that. I don't like to deviate too far off when it's dark like this because I've gotten lost a couple times and really kind of gotten close to the end of the game by getting lost. I just entered. What's up? Get to the furnace. Warm up a little bit. Get rid of this frost on my glass. Close the door. Whew. All right. So now another pro tip here is you save. Just to kind of get your wits about you. Now if I could start seeing, I managed the incredible feat of not dying on my first day. So if we can start seeing maybe some repair areas, but here's the other thing is though it's getting light out, so I can turn off the flashlight, and I don't know how that helps or hurts, but now it's getting light out, and so now I can really make hay, really go get some stuff. So let's roll, because now I can safely get away from base. This morning I picked up a plasma tier 4 fuel. They were shook. They were shook in the Zoom chat. They were like, that was a 0.04% chance of getting that. And then I couldn't use it. The level 1 and level 2 upgrade machines couldn't use the plasma fuel. So I had this plasma fuel that I could not use. And that was infuriating because I wanted it to be like 400 times better than coal or whatever. Graphical anomalies coming up here. I'm cruising through this though. I'll tell you that. Some more crates. Okay, okay. I like that. Let's keep going. I don't know what that noise was, but okay. You know what we don't have is we don't have any audio in this game. I believe there is audio. I don't know why we don't have it. Did I mute it somehow? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god! I killed it? Continue game? Going to be from where I saved, which I guess is not the end of the world, but I had collected some good shit. I wonder, let's see. I wonder why I don't have any audio. Options. Master audio. guess there is audio. Okay, yeah. Well, that kind of sucks. Well, it was 6:30 in the morning. I had just gone outside, so it's not too bad. Okay. All right, let's roll. I need to run. I need to collect. I just need to go on an absolute rampage here with the collections. So I already like getting the tech. That's great. I don't need any more life supports for now. There's a life support. Just like I say, that jinxed myself. Now I've got 7 life supports. And I just started one, so yeah, very good on life supports. Biomass, tier 1 fuel, okay. It's a wintry day. You see that snow? Snow is falling out here on planet whatever. Two metal scraps. I got so excited when I saw one down in the water, and then it was just normal. That was just one. That was a wire though. The tech is good to get. Time is at 9:46. Man, this feels like when I go camping, and I'm just like out walking around, hiking, finding cool stuff. Look at that! That mountain over there is just littered with crates. Just want to get over there and just collect them. Oxygen. Collected 2 oxygen canisters. Damn. I've got more oxygen than I know what to do with. Look at that. Look at them over there. Just littered. I'd like to be able to see myself in third person, just jumping along this. I'm up to 10 life supports. I've never had double digits in life supports. Times it's noon. Tier 1 tech. I wonder how many wires I have now. 4 wires. So I could go make a circuit board. So that's good now. I'd love to just pick up a circuit board. That'd be nice. Not that lucky. This is when I get lost. Get a little motion sick, get a little lost. More life support. Oh, more wires. There we go. Plant sweet. Now when I get back, there's going to be some walls to repair, which sucks. Oh my God, look at that mountain. See, that's the thing, as soon as I start thinking about going in, then I get to look at the mountain, and it's like, oh my God, look at them all. More fuel. More wires, nicely done. So now I think I have 5 wires. 7 wires. So now I can make 2 circuit boards. Any more close by? Okay. if I don't see any more. I think I'm gonna go down. It's like 4:30. It's starting to get dark. Okay, let's roll. Now we're gonna go down. We're gonna probably need to do some repairing, some quick repairing. I thought I just saw a crate over here. Nope. Okay, let's go. I don't know why I can't enter through that. All right. So where's the furnace? Get this frost off my window. Okay, there we go. All right. And so now I think I want to go down and I want to make some circuit boards. Because I want to go upgrade things. So that's going to make that. Let me go juice up the furnace with some fuel. So I'm going to need that to be heating in here. So that's doing its thing. This is the science lab. What do I do in here? Okay, I've got plenty of life support. I've got 9 life supports. And then what does this guy do? Synthesizer. So he makes tech. So let's make some tech. Confirm. Okay. No, I don't need that water pump, I don't think. Engineering lab. Confirm. Okay, I now have an engineering lab. Now, to upgrade this, I need tier 1 tech. That's good. So now it's a level 2, and I need a tier 2 tech, and I do have. It says 0 in inventory, but that's the other thing. That's the fuel. So this appliance takes in 6 fuel and produces 7 construction supplies, which I don't need. But the what it does also do is it upgrades the materials. No, sorry. Upgrades to this appliance increase the benefit of all appliances in the base. So that's why I like to upgrade this thing. And so that's going. And remove 1 circuit board from inventory. So I don't have any tier 2 tech in my inventory, right? Right, I have 3 tier 1 tech. So synthesizer is making, what is that making? Manufacture wires. Confirmed. So that's making wires. So once I get 3 more wires, then I can make and I have 4 wires right now, so now I need the thingy that can, I think that's the thing I built, that can take, wrong side. They can take the wires and turn them into circuit boards. That's this thing. So wire, confirm. Now it's going to